Peace, what's going on, J. Rod D?
And I'm G.
Now tuned into the Poet Life Podcast Q&A edition.
Hosted by none other than
Nuance.
Yes.
We got a few questions for you guys, man. A few questions for you, first and foremost. So when did your significant, or let's start with family, when did your family start supporting your passion?
I would say when they saw that I was serious about it.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
That was around the time, well, like, my family is very supportive as long as you're, like, consistent in it. I will say that if you dabble in too much stuff, like, oh, I want to be a dancer, I want to be an actor,
Right.
Then they'd be like, come on, man, like, pick one thing.
Right.
You know, but once they saw that this was my passion, this is what I'm into, that around the time where I think when we started having shows and we were putting them on Facebook and stuff, like, they were really come around and, oh, this is nice. Like, my mom was a little, you know, because I was using a little bit of profanity, so it's just like, I like what you're doing, but I can't really listen to all of it. So it made me, like, consider that.
Right.
You know, but what about you?
It's similar. So I have a few family members who are active in the arts, whether it be like singing or you know rapping and stuff like that. So
Same.
when I was doing my poetry, it was almost as if like, okay, this is another part. We got to sing, we got to rap, we got a poet. All right, bet we got a dancer, we got a poet. All right, cool. So it was a lot more acceptable because we kind of grew up like that. My parents, you know what I'm saying, they were supportive once they found out that I was serious about it, like you said. And the same thing with the cussing thing, so I had to like tone back and like not rewrite, but change my whole approach to it because
Same message.
instead of trying to be so raw, you know, I had to make sure I was being considerate. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you want to be able to address a universal crowd with certain poems. Certain things to be specific, but certain things you want to be able to address. Some for everybody. So
Make your lyrics a little more righteous.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And,
Cool.
and that took me a long way. So I appreciate that advice.
So like what about on the flip side of that? Not necessarily family, but your significant other.
Okay, significant other. It's kind of like coming into this situation, the relationship. She already knew that I was a poet. She already had, you know, at least seen my Instagram stuff and stuff like that. So it's kind of okay. I know. I guess I have an idea what I'm getting myself into, type thing. So it was support. Like I said, just now the main thing is scheduling. The support hasn't left. It's just scheduling and time and everything to make sure that
that consideration
page.
is I got you. Yeah.
What would you?
For me, like mine is a poet also.
Okay.
So
Facts.
The issues lie around like the support when she has something going on or she's preparing for something. Like we're both very supportive of each other, but it's now like we look at everything as a partnership, right?
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, did you write today? What are you writing? You know, what have you been working on? She will always ask me that, and I will always see her write because she's, you know, she has consistent things going on. I may not be having consistent gigs or lined up like she does, but you know, it started out as, you know, like we talked about in the show, like maybe being a little jealous. And then now it went to like inspirational and motivation, like, okay, when it's my time, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah.
So the support was always there. It was just a matter of, you know, timing and commitment and being able to communicate. You know, babe, I can't make this one because I got this one. Or if we're practicing together, we're kind of like not giving each other the silver tongue. It's more so like the bitter truth.
Yeah.
You know, because you be picky.
I feel that.
Yeah, man. Like the energy. And another thing I wanted to ask, like, so how long did it take you to be fully invested in your passion? Should I break it down?
It didn't take long, really. It was kind of like this is something I knew I wanted to do. It was a hobby at first, so I think once I got from, you know what, I think I can do something with this.
Got you.
It was kind of like you know, I'm about to do it. And so over time, I developed, of course, how I invest, but I think just the mindset of wanting to invest in it was it started a little early.
I feel that. For me, not as quick, because I was like kind of scared of my own shadow type stuff. I wasn't sure if this was something that I was going to be good at. So it was like, you did the snap. Mine was like, okay, I can do this now.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right. Yeah.
because it was just like fail after fail after fail. Like I really didn't practice.
Mm.
You know, and I would try to freestyle, and that's just, it was terrible. It was, oh my God, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Then I learned the importance of stage presence and having something to say, and, you know, studying lyrics, studying people, and that's when I felt myself be so more, like, invested. I would start going to these places more like, yo, I want to be a part of this. I want to help elevate this. And, like, so when my name is mentioned, people know,
Yeah.
oh man, no, that's one that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
You know, versus like, he alright.
Right.
Yeah, that's like that type of energy, the energy that you give anything that you care about. Family, friends, loved ones, passion, all has to be elevated from the time before. So like if I come to a game of yours, like just say like back in the day, like when we was playing, okay, he doing good, you know, win, lose, or draw, I still have to give you that same passion, that same support to be like, all right, well, at least I know that my brother gonna be there, you know, to really encourage me. You know, like you seeing people in the stands, it's like it's a good feeling versus not seeing people in the stands. It's like seeing people in the crowd or at these shows that we're featuring that is real good versus seeing like people. That's a humbling thing, man. That's a humbling thing. Remember that one shot? I can't remember the name, but it was someplace in DC. It wasn't that many people, and we was gassing that show. We was promoting it. We was like, hey, everybody come through. Like 5 people,
Man. Yeah.
and maybe like an old couple at the bar.
Right.
But we still gave it that energy, man. I'm like, that was a growing moment, man.
And it still ended up being a good show though.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So more questions we got in store for you guys a little later on. Once again, I'm J Rod D.
And I'm G.
Together we are
Nuance.
Check out the Poet Life Podcast Q&A edition. Peace.
Subscribe, share, follow.